Welcome to the Troll Patrol live. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Now, something was going on when I was coming on the air. I didn't get a chance to watch the video because it was just posted, so we're going to watch it together. Now, I will say we don't seem to have the best signal for our stream right now, so hopefully that holds. We're able to stick around, but we are subject to hop off the air pretty quickly. I live in an area that is very prone to lightning storms, and I've lost some equipment to lightning, and it looks like it's getting ready to storm pretty hard. So if that happens, I will cut this one short, but hopefully the rain will hold off and the internet will hold out, and we'll do a whole show tonight. So, very interesting story. I'm not even going to set it up. You can't see the headline right now, so we're just going to watch the video.
A 7-year-old girl and standing
That's not cool.
At her window, bonds out jail. And Channel 3's Chorus Nylander went to
Okay, so let me just say that the headline of this story was a hell of a lot more jovial than what she just described. The headline was like, naked man runs through neighborhood. And I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be fun. And then we start off, he's outside a 7-year-old's window. Fuck me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to mock this situation.
And he joins us now from the bar.
Whoa! Whoa! The naked guy joins? Oh, no, the reporter. My bad.
Yeah, well, Sue, Eric Strait didn't answer the door, but his wife did. She says they want to speak with an attorney before speaking with us, and she tells me they've been receiving death threats. The charges against him are serious. The family of the young girl, they set up a video camera, which the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office says captured Strait on video, naked outside the young girl's window several times.
Several times?
Now out of jail.
He looks like a creep.
$27,500 bond after being charged with stalking a 7-year-old
Several
girl.
times.
One of his neighbors, according to his arrest report. The Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office says this is video of Strait naked outside the young girl's bedroom window. Investigators say it didn't happen just once or twice, but at least 3 times, all of it captured on video. The security camera was installed after the girl's mother was in her daughter's room on August 9th and reported seeing a silhouette of a man by the window. In the 3 incidents that followed, Sheriff Bob Johnson says Strait removed the screen from the girl's window and would knock on the window.
It was shocking to me that someone would be comfortable enough to do something like that in their own neighborhood.
Catherine Kemp.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna watch a video about some dude high on some crank or something running down the road with his dick out, but no, it took a deep dark turn. I'm sorry to put you guys through this. We wanted some comedy. I've got so many fucking topics to talk about today. A lot of them aren't funny. Let me see if I can pull out something that's funny, though. God damn, we need a palate cleanser after that. Oh, yeah, we can pull out something funny. Let's do that. Man, conservatives are... They are obsessed with Cardi B. That's all I got to say. So the first thing, we're just going to watch a moment of Tucker here.
We don't cover a lot of pop culture on the show, not because it doesn't matter. It definitely
The fuck he doesn't. He's constantly got his fucking panties in a wad about something.
matters, but we try and do with what.
I'm not shaming him if he does wear panties. There's nothing wrong with that. Even I wear them from time to time. They feel good up against your skin.
You know, we don't know a ton about that. We're going to make an exception tonight for a new song by a singer called Cardi.
I'm on video wearing panties on stage, so that wasn't a revelation to anybody, I hope.
B. The song is called WAP, WAP. We can't tell you what that stands for. We literally can't tell you what the name of the song is, much less its lyrics.
WAP.
It was released earlier this month by Atlantic.
You literally can tell the name of the song because it's WAP. WAP. You said it, you fucking idiot. It's an acronym for wet ass pussy, which I assume you can't say on your show. I can say on mine, though.
Records. The chairman of that is a man called Craig Coleman. To give you a sense of what this song is about, and again, we should tell you this is one of the most popular songs in the country, and you need to go online and look up its lyrics.
Is it? I think it's more that they keep talking about it and making a big deal about it. It was like a sensational thing. And like, Cardi's a smart businesswoman. She knew that dropping a song about wet ass pussy would get these assholes talking about it and get her so much free press it's not even funny. It's all a fucking game. It's all a game. Fucking Tucker Carlson is a multi fucking millionaire, 100 millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. I don't know. He's the heir to the Swanson family fortune, and he tries to act like he's all everyman, and he's a fucking Nazi.
Here's the woman who sings it, Cardi B, explaining to women how they can become more useful sex objects. Watch.
Allow you with that dry ass because your pH balance is off. And you want to know why? It's not because you're born with it. It's because y'all keep these dirty ass. You gotta tell babe, yo, your more like mustard, man. You want to throw my pH balance off. Y'all be these little dirty ass be stay and y'all need to brush your teeth before you eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you it right after. You gotta actually put it inside your. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your.
Okay. So when I watched this, shit. When I watched this, I saw the censored version. I saw the clip from Tucker Carlson. So I had to go search out the actual Cardi video to figure out what she was saying. Because at first, my first interpretation of it was she was telling people that to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese and eat some ribs and then go suck some dick. But apparently, I was mistaken on that one. Okay, so we're gonna hear the real video here.
And I'm doing this video so y'all can keep y'all pussy on WAP. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches got the damn dry ass pussy because y'all pH balance is off. And you wanna know why? It's not because you born with it. It's because y'all keep fucking these dirty ass niggas. And y'all bitches is shy to tell these niggas that they dick is hot. You gotta tell babe, yo, your dick smell like mustard, my nigga. You wanna throw my pH balance off.
Listen, guys, if your dick smells like mustard, you shouldn't be trying to get with a girl, okay? Shouldn't be trying to get with a guy. I don't think. Now, there are some guys that'll be like, yeah, I want you to smell like rancid. Okay, if you're into that, maybe there's some girls too. I haven't ran across them. I don't fucking know. Tucker's stepmom is next in line. Oh, but Tucker is the heir. He's in line to get it, but it's his stepmom that will be the next one. Okay. I did not know that. I thought it was like his mom or father or whatever the fuck. Anybody in here used to get like the Swanson's little pizzas? They had pizza rolls too. Those were really good. I'm sad that I have fond memories of a product from my childhood that helped make that slimy motherfucker rich. That upsets me. But they did have these little ice cream cups that had chocolate swirls in them. Those were really good. They had some kind of like orange cream pops. I really liked those things too. They had a chicken cordon bleu that was really good. Apparently, okay, my parents, my grandparents, they loved them some Swans. Oh, wait a minute, Swanson. I'm confusing two different things. And this entire time, I thought Tucker Carlson was the heir to the Schwans. That's probably not even a fortune, is it? That's probably like a little local, regional fucking company. Swanson, that's the TV fucking dinners. My bad. I fucked that one up. I will admit when I'm wrong.
Y'all bitches be fucking these little dirty ass niggas. Y'all be so.
By the way, we take phone calls. If I have my phone board open. 917-830-4359. All right, tell us more. Because here I want to get back to the bacon, egg, and cheese This
their
part's my
dick and
favorite.
shit. Y'all be gagging on it. Y'all think y'all gagging on it because the dick is big, but no, bitch, it's because it stinks. Another thing is, right, why your pH balance is throwing off, because y'all bitches need to fucking brush your teeth before you suck dick. Y'all eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you suck your nigga dick, and right after, he directly put it inside your pussy. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm only giving y'all this advice because I love you. If you don't want to take advice, alright then, bitch. Roll the dice and keep walking around with that dehydrated pussy. Like I said, I love y'all, and this is for y'all to keep the walk.
I fucking love Cardi. She's gonna be the first woman president, right after President Kanye. You guys laugh, but it's gonna happen. What the fuck was that? Oh, do you see a cat? Right-wingers are morons. But that cat is smart. His name is Socrates. Tell him, Socks. We got a phone call. You were on the Troll Patrol live. What's going on?
What up, my brother?
What's going on? This is Steve of Cowpen, isn't it?
Yes, with the what
How are you, my friend?
Good, for what I can be. I guess, as good as not better than anybody else in this point in time. Anyway.
I don't know if it's your phone or my headset, but I can't hear you very well, my friend.
I apologize, man. It's a connection. I'm trying to get in a place where we can converse, you know.
I would love to converse with you. We started having a conversation earlier, and I was like, hold on. Why don't you call into the show?
Yeah, I know. The problem is, though, that we're more aligned in our thinking than what you might think, so.
Oh, no. I am against rich motherfuckers. I'm against people with power. I'm a rebellion. I want to tell everybody that thinks they got some power to suck my dick. Now, I think you could agree with that, right?
Yeah, I kind of helped form that idea in your head, I think.
Now, I have known Stevie here for, God, 20 years, 25 years?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
It's been a long time, my friend.
I'm in history. I'm a false. I'm not really a conservative as I play out to be.
Dude, you're a shit poster. I know. You think, man? I've been steeped in the internet for too fucking long. I know what's up.
You know, well, I got like a dozen profiles, and my main one is like I've been doing that one, and but it's the most easily to trigger and put the strings on people kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
See, you're just wanting to upset people, right?
No. Well, yes. You know me, man. I do love to trigger people, but I do it in an unorthodox manner. You know what I'm saying? I try to make them, I get the emotion.
You punch with the right hand, is what you're saying. You do the orthodox.
Yeah, I'm pulling with the right hand on that account, but both parties do it, and it's they get the emotions going, and then but here's the difference is I'm not wanting to pull someone along per se for a certain narrative as I initially put out there, as much as I'm trying to I get it out there and make them focus on that, and then I see their point of view. And then I'm like, okay, but what about this, and this? I've gotten down, a path to consciousness to think about different narratives.
Hey, man, that's what they call the Socratic method. That's what Socrates did.
Yes, exactly, my bro, exactly. And I try to do that, but unfortunately, most do not follow along. They just want to stay on. The mindset that they have already entered into that realm with, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
I'm not saying just the left or nothing like that. I'm talking about anybody in general.
Oh yeah, people are bad about getting set in their ways, getting.
Yeah.
When you try to explain something to them, they take it as a personal assault, and they shut in even more, and it makes it even harder to get through to them.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's I learned the hard way. Exactly what you just said.
Oh, believe me, I know too. I've been arguing with people on the internet for so long.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out a method to wake people up to more truth and the reality of what the true reality, not what is presented, and what society accepts and goes along with.
But I've seen you post about like adrenochrome and shit. So like I don't know if you got too much of a grip on truth here, brother.
Well, that's actually true, man. That actually is going on. It's just because it's not in the mainstream media, for corporate controlled sources doesn't mean that it's not true.
Well, I can tell you with 100% certainty that Tom Hanks and Oprah and Hillary Clinton and Obama aren't sacrificing kids in order to harvest their adrenochrome and drink it in some kind of satanic ritual. That for certain is not happening.
That they did, but at the same time, I'm not going to say that they did. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to have evidence to make a claim, or otherwise you're committing an existential fallacy.
No, you're correct. You're correct, and that's why I never claimed that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's a possibility. Because I've seen people say this and that. They are intertwined with different things in that nature. But let's get it straight. Trump is too. Okay? All of the elites, all of them are intertwined with these pedophilia rings and other names and things that are discussed.
I can't get with you on that, brother, because like that's a hasty generalization that you're just a blanket statement about a bunch of different people. Now, are there? I will tell you where to look for your pedophile rings, and it is with financial institutions and it is with churches. Anything having to do with religion that's like a cult.
No, you're correct. You're correct, but also orphanages.
But also what?
And the orphanages and the what's that called? The shit.
Dude, the trafficking in orphanages and the foster system, it is outrageous, and we do need to. So one of the things that that struck me here is a lot of kids that are taken from their families are taken from their families just because their families are fucking poor, and then we pay other families to foster those children. Why don't we just give handouts to the people in the first place and not yank them from their families? That's a problem with the system.
That's not going to happen. You're correct. Don't get me wrong. I'm with you on that, but it's not going to happen because that's not the way it's set up. I mean,
what it is the people in charge. Okay, so here's one of the things. It's like a lot of people will claim that government doesn't function well. And I will always make the other claim that no, it functions incredibly well. I am in awe of how well the government functions. It's just who's in power and who's it's working for, right?
Yes. Now I'm in total agreement with you on that. Our founding fathers, when they created our system, or what's the way it's supposed to be. That's what I'm getting at. The main point.
But you also, I also, when you start to say founding fathers, I kind of worry a little bit because like there were factions in the founding fathers that were federalists and they were anti-federal. They weren't a monolith.
Yes, you're right, and nobody actually points out that and understands that. And there's always alternative or alternate intentions with certain cliques or groups, within each system. Unfortunately, it's hard to weed them out. It really is.
I don't think it is. I think if you take money out of politics, then you'll get people that are pure. You'll get more people that are doing it just to serve and be a public servant.
Well, no, it's even more than that. But you're on the right path. I believe that. Like, do you know anything about this? I'm sure you do. I already know you do. But the federal, the not federal, and the not reserve you know what I'm saying, and the central banking system, per se. I mean, that alone, and the origins of it, where it came from, the Rothschilds, you know, and everything else. And I know, you know, you don't want to go down the conspiracy path.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Now, when you start talking about the Rothschilds and stuff, like my ears come up, like, all right, what exactly are you talking about? Because we've had two different central banks in our history. Our founders didn't want a central bank. Andrew Jackson, the only positive thing Andrew Jackson did was ride into the fucking central bank on his horse and fucking run the bankers out with a sword, motherfucker. I think that's an old wives' tale. I don't think, like, I asked my history teacher, but he did eliminate the central bank.
Was a horrible, crude person. I mean, he was a horrible, crude person.
Oh, absolutely.
But that is the one thing that he did stand against. That was a great thing.
But then we had the crash in '29, and the Federal Reserve was one of the safeguards put in place as part of the New Deal. So I don't.
No. If you look further into it, J.P. Morgan and his group, they actually influenced that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, of course they did.
You don't want to go on conspiracy. Hold on. You don't want to go into conspiracy, and most don't. When they want to be, there's so many different levels of intellect, and it's like you got you know, people that don't even read, you know, and they just follow anything, and I can literally put a meme out there sometimes, you know, and quote something or make up a quote. Let's put it that way, and they follow along or whatever. You know, you got them idiots, and then you got people that believe anything that's said by politicians or any celebrity or so forth. They're easily manipulated. Don't get me wrong. I understand that.
I don't know. I feel like the average person is like, they know not to take a politician too seriously.
They don't, man. It's sad. The dumbing down effect is horribly evident. And it sickens me, and it disgusts me, and it makes me sad. And I've cried over it, believe it or not.
I have a feeling you're just around a lot of Trump-supporting morons. So, like there's
dude, it's evident in that. Don't get me wrong, it's evident, you know. But I've seen that in every political figure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, towards him, right now, currently, it's evident. It's crazy. And like, it does not matter what the dude says, people are going to follow along and defend it somehow. You know, it's like, it's bad. It's bad.
It's fucking crazy, man. And that's one of the things, like, and here's something you're going to agree with me on. Okay, so I have the documents. I don't know if you're looking at the screen right now, but I have the documents that is the Trump rape lawsuit that accuses him of rape of a 13-year-old with Jeffrey Epstein.
Katie Johnson.
But I can't. So the Democrats, if they were smart, they would just stand up. Their convention would just be them showing these documents. But if you're going to put Bill Clinton on TV, you're a fucking hypocrite, and you can't do that.
Well, it's because they're all involved, or most of them are involved. You might not agree with this, but even if there's any kind of Russian kind of involvement, it's almost petty. To the point, the way I look at politics, but if you do want to, that's not what
the Senate Intelligence Committee concluded like yesterday.
What now?
That's not what you calling Russian interference petty. That's not what the Senate Intelligence Committee concluded yesterday.
Well, you know what? We'll go into that. Even if it is, put it this way: we've been doing this for decades in other countries.
Oh, absolutely. Fuck, you and I could go off on the CIA all fucking day, man, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why when you asked me that one question earlier, I said, shit, man, I could go weeks. You know, talking about, you know, where we stand on things. And so the way I look at it, if there's any truth to the political system, as in the voting, you know, is what I'm getting at more than anything. And there really is a separation of parties. Then it's just, you know, it's just back and forth, you know, battle of power, regime, trying to fight each other here in the U.S. And we are the hammer of the world. But, it boils down to it, it's like, okay, and the sad thing is, we've accepted, okay, as a whole in society, the lesser of two equals. And that's bad in itself, We shouldn't have to accept a lesser of equals.
Well, let me put it to you this way. You live in an oligarchy where the ultra wealthy can influence politics in a way that you and I can't. And they have wholly bought out the Republican Party, and they have bought out 3/4 of the Democratic Party. But there is a sliver of the Democratic Party, actually.
Well, actually, you kind of have to reverse it because if you really want to get down to it, the liberal media.
Ho, Stevie. You've known me for 20 years. Hey, Steve, what have I done for 20 years? You've known me for 20 years. What business am I in?
Right.
What business am I in, Stevie?
I know, but the 6 major corporations.
Ho. Well, first of all, a corporation by default is going to be towards the right because it's a corporation. You do know, the left would be advocating, the destruction of private property. So if you're where the spectrum is, right? I'm a far leftist. But for you to say that the media is liberal is just fucking stupid, man. Every boss I've ever had has been a Republican. Nexstar, Sinclair, Comcast are all fucking conservative companies. All of them are conservative companies, and I just named over half of the ownership of the media outlets in this country.
Statistically found it. How is 90%? Six corporations literally own over 90%.
Yes.
Of all corporations.
Yes.
And the majority of that is liberal.
No. Yes. Disney is not a liberal company.
Fox is right. Fox is right. That's your major one.
Yes. Disney is not a liberal company. That's stupid.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it's not. A company, if you're a gigantic corporation, you are not liberal. You advocate for deregulation. You advocate for less taxes. You advocate for right-wing policy. You calling it liberal just because it puts on a veneer. Stevie, shut up.
Listen, you got me on the policy. You got me on
the
policy part. You do. But the narrative, what they push, though, is in a liberal form. If you believe in politics.
What you're talking about is this veneer that they put on.
I believe in the gender.
Stevie, what you're talking about is their advertising that they market to people.
Right.
They act like they're woke because most of the country is pretty progressive.
Yeah.
Most of the country is open to gay marriage, pot. They're very progressive, right? So they market to who they're marketing to. That has nothing to do with their business practices, which are incredibly fucking right-wing. I promise you.
No.
And they are. Yes, they are, man.
They're a mixture. They are.
Just because they get on the TV and they act like they're woke and shit, that doesn't mean they're still using slave labor in fucking Vietnam and shit.
Listen, you make a great point.
I know I do, because I'm right.
Right. Well, now listen though. They are putting out there, right, this image, just like I do on my Facebook.
It's just marketing. It's a marketing campaign. It's not true.
But they're not. They're completely in this liberal UN/NWO agenda-driven narrative.
What the fuck does that mean? No. Just the majority of people, majority of the people they are marketing to are progressive. So therefore, they act like they're woke to try to sell people.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
It's not some fucking agenda. It's just fucking marketing. It's capitalism. Once again, you're mad at capitalism.
Exactly. There you go. We're getting to the big nitty-gritty right there. You already get to it. We warp speed to the nitty-gritty right here. They can say whatever in the platforms and whatever else they want to, but the thing is, they're going to what people lean to and stuff. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's not the thing. You know me. I'm actually what people do not realize, especially how I present myself on Facebook, is that I'm as liberal as they come until it starts involving a distortion of balance. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck does that mean?
What now?
What does that mean?
Which part?
A distortion of balance until it starts a distortion. What does that mean?
Well, you know, with well, we'll have to get on, and that's too early right now. But that is too early right now. But you know, Disney, they are, you know, when you get look at it, they go into this right wing shit, right?
Yes.
And they present that as normal. They're constant thing. But then, you know, for their political views per se, but then they market, boom, 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 boom. You know, anything from gay marriage to.
I don't think they're marketing gay marriage.
No, listen. I'm not saying this is right and wrong. This is just how they are.
I'm saying they're not marketing it.
You know,
a gay person existing in a piece of media is not marketing it. It's just showing gay people exist, so therefore they should be represented in media.
No, I agree with that. But that's what I said. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying, you know.
Oh, it's right.
You know, they're putting it out there, and then they put, you know, like, you know, they just did this thing about the. I might be wrong. About a. There might be another group, but I'm thinking of.
I'm not real up on my Disney, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too. I'm not there. I was what I was about to say is I can't go with it. But you know, they'll say something about this and that about when it does come to politics, and they'll say, well, they do accept biracial, you know, marriage or breeding and stuff, and that's fine. You know, I'm all about that too, but that's not the point. You know, it's kind of left leaning. I don't know why the right's not like this, but well, I kind of do because it's messed up. But anyway, but then they'll say something about taxes, but then they'll receive and you know, and with open arms, you know, the exemption. And then
exactly. When it comes to the policy that they lobby the government for, it is far right wing. They may market. Right. When they market to people, because that's one of the things is like you're ascribing it to some kind of UN conspiracy, but it's just they're marketing to the majority of people. They're doing what's going to make them money because most people are progressive. It's not an agenda. It's just capitalism at work. It's market forces. Because like you hear these right wingers talk about how they're not represented, they're being biased against. They're not that big of a group. They're just really stupid fucking loud.
Yeah, well, if I was on a Facebook post right now, I'd give that gift, you know, gift about the guy showing his hand, like waving halfway. Like, that's part of it. You know, I can totally see that, but I think there's more to it.
What it comes down to is class interest. The people that run this fucking country have tried to divide you and I based on what they call wedge issues. Shit like fucking trans bathrooms, gay marriage. That's the kind of shit they want to talk about when the things that unite us are fucking economic interests. You and I are both two poor boys from Eastern Kentucky. Our ancestors worked in the fucking mines. They fought Johnny Law that was trying to force them into the mines in bad conditions. They fought for our labor rights. And we have let them down, man. Because what happened is, okay, you go back to the election or the re-election of Jimmy Carter in 1980, the election of Ronald Reagan. Jimmy Carter told us that we needed to like tighten our belt. We needed to get off foreign oil. We needed to cut our dependency on carbon. He was telling people the truth, that we needed to balance our budget. We needed to not run such huge deficits. But no, baby boomers didn't want that. Baby boomers wanted to fucking do coke and spin like a drunken sailor. So they elected Ronald Reagan. Mondale
versus Reagan.
Hold on, man. Let me finish my thought. Let me finish my thought. So they elected Ronald Reagan, who came in, he busted unions, he deregulated the markets, and he cut corporate taxes. Because one of the things, we need a high corporate tax rate, because that encourages, because you don't have to pay taxes on money that you reinvest into your workers. So if you have to pay taxes on it, you might not give it to yourself in the form of stock payouts. You might reinvest it back into the wages of your workers or into the equipment.
Stock payout. Oh my God! You know that's what cracks me up. Stock and you know. Oh my
but that's what it is.
You know,
fucking the S&P closed at a record high yesterday, and then the stock market represents the amount of wealth that rich people are stealing from us. Man, we're the workers. We're the ones. Exactly. We're the ones that create the value in the economy, and they steal it from us.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, this is a serious matter, and I'm sure. You know me though, man. I'm like the Joker. I am the personification in real life, the Joker, because I'm a true realist with, you know, and I jump rope.
I don't know that you're a true realist, man. What version of the Joker are you? Whose Joker are you?
Heath Ledger, man, without a doubt.
Oh, you're Ledger. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Cesar Romero kind of guy myself.
What now?
I love Cesar Romero.
Well, yeah, that's a good one too. But
fucking Jack Nicholson did a great job, man.
Yeah. Well, the sad thing is, everybody wants to be like. Of course, right wingers like, oh, it's because we give them consent, this, that. No, we don't. They force us to conform to these payouts and this consumption of certain buys and you know and commodities.
Yeah, capitalism.
Just like right now. Yeah, exactly. Through right now, you know, with the shutdowns and stuff, it's like small businesses getting shut down, getting hurt, getting completely obliterated, but yet these large markets are open.
Are racking up, and that's why the S&P closed at a record high yesterday.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
And, yeah, it's sad that people aren't picking up on it. And I'm like, you know what? It's funny that it's funny. When I say funny, I mean sad, actually. But I find it funny because nobody's picking up on it. Is in the last so many years that the elite have literally increased their profits and wealth by 25%, when the rest of us have been, you know, dwindled. And listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's just Trump. I'm talking about the whole political system. This is how it's based.
But see, once again, you say the whole political system, man. So when you talk about politics in the U.S., it's just a bunch of different factions. And there's the Bernie Sanders faction